So going into it, man, we're looking at that. We're gonna go ahead and get a little more specific, right? Let's go ahead and touch on it now. The young DBs are shining right throughout training camp.
I've heard that.
And
Yeah.
the D line, I mean, obviously the D line, that's I feel like they're gonna do what they do, regardless of it. The young DBs is really grabbing the hold of the thing. So let's ask our guest, man, Pops, real quick, because he's neutral in it, right? I know everybody. We're gonna let y'all take y'all victory laps and give y'all time. But
I thought he liked Jacorian though.
I did.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, he was on my side. Yeah.
How you feel about the DBs?
Yeah, I was the one that was going to bat for Jacorian, you know what I mean, in some of our conversations. I'm excited about the DBs, actually. I mean, not even just the corners, but just from what I'm hearing about the safeties as well. You know what I mean? Like, it sounds like everyone's in lockstep. Everyone's competing at a high level. And I'm really excited, man, because I do think Jacorian Ben is going to take that step. He's going to take that next step. And I also been hearing about DeCamerion Richardson. I think he's going to be in the mix for some PT early this year as well. From what I'm hearing as well, Faison's not playing bad, and Jack Jones is the leader. So all of a sudden, we got some real talent and leadership in our secondary on the cheap, on the low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we got a lot of talent. We got a lot of talent on the low, and I think it's the perfect opportunity for a guy like Trevon Merrick to establish himself as one of the best safeties in the NFL.
Right.
Extend him, make him, he's a corner piece. You got Palomar in the mix as well, which I heard he's been playing a lot of third safety. So, hey man, if this secondary can be better than average, and let's just say if this secondary can be good with what we already got with that front seven and particularly that D line, if this secondary can be good, not average, but good, it's gonna be scary, dog. That's my opinion.
Right. Yeah, it's game time. I mean, if what you saying come to fruition, Pops, it's game time. Like, there's no way we can not hold a team under 20. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be the threshold right there. But all right, we're gonna have to let him do it, man. Chris, start us off, man. Start us off. How you feel about it, man?
Hold on. Let me.
Yeah.
I told y'all. Y'all better listen to me, man. Stick with me. I'm gonna take y'all places. I promise, man. I promise. Stick with me. I'm gonna take y'all places. But nah, real talk, man. But nah, Pops was right, man. Not just on the Jacorian Bennett standpoint, but DeCamerion, he from what I see, he looks good. But one thing I didn't realize until I saw some of the drills, that is a big dude, man. I honestly didn't realize. I mean, you see the listing of 6'2", but when you actually see that next to,
that's big, bro.
That is big. I was like, I think he was doing the drill, and in fact, I think he was doing it with Woo Governor, and it just you could just tell just the length on him, man. I was like,
it can move too. That's the crazy thing. It can move.
I'm like, if he can get his his footwork down, them taller guys have some trouble like that. But the thing is, what's the name? Manning, Ricky Manning. He came from the Jets, right?
Yeah.
So he used to,
Sauce is tall,
training, a tall corner. So I'm excited about that, man. So I don't want to go too much into it, but I'm excited, man. And like Pop said, the safeties. Man, when have we been so excited about our safety play, man?
Wow. Yeah. For sure, man. And salute to everybody in the chat. We see y'all, man. Just, we getting into it, man. We getting into the discussion. But
y'all hit them thumbs.
Yeah, just hit the thumbs up for us, man. We're gonna get to y'all in just a minute. We promise, guaranteed. But Leo, man, how you feel about the young DBs, man? You was with Chris right here, feeling like the young DBs might be good enough for us to roll with.
Man, I'll say this. Off one of the videos, and I think somebody just mentioned it right now, Asante's video, Jack Jones is the dude, bro. His movement, his quickness, like
in and out of the break, man.
Bro, from the break.
You saw that breakdown Santi did.
Man.
Like Jack Jones is the man. And with that front four that we have, that nasty D-line, I see now why, as much as we were screaming to sign a veteran quarterback, why Tom and AP have chilled. We got the young guys. Let's see what we have. You know, Bennett's coming out there. He's doing his thing. You talk about DeCamerion. You know, we got all these young guys, and then the safeties. The safeties are what I'm excited about, because then you got Merrick, you got Epps, and then you got the Palomao, and then we got the rookie. We got Trey Taylor. Like, how's that dude going to fit into it? Like, just the amount of competition and the speed, the length. I think this could be one of the best defenses that we've seen as Raider fans in a long time, bro.
Legion of Boom setup. I know I might be reaching.
No.
Might be
You're
reaching,
not
but Legion of Boom is
You're not wrong.
set up for it.
Yeah, you're not wrong. If
your
boy gets right, and I don't know why this keep popping into my mind. Maybe because the body type is similar, but when I think about DeCamerion, if he can get right, you know what I mean? Like, might have a
Sermon
Tyreek Woolen situation, you know what I mean? Like that
Woolen
situation from Seattle, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where he was a late round pick. You look at him, and it's
fast.
and fast. And has size and length. And now you look at him, and now he's damn near their number one corner. You know what I mean? But we have Jack. So Jack takes that pressure off. But Turf, man, I mean, how you feeling about the DBs? Because we were on the negative side. So
no, so not necessarily true, right?
Oh,
not
here we go.
necessarily true. No, you gotta give me some grace here, right?
Okay,
because hey, this is a shameless plug. If you didn't, go check out that Turf and Rundown show last Thursday, right? Because if you realize, we had a special guest / expert witness, in my opinion, pop up and give us a little bit of insight on our rookies, with an unbiased opinion. And it's so funny that the one that he brought up that he had great things to say about was Richardson. So that gave me positive insight, in my opinion. Coming from a person that absolutely has nothing to do with the Raiders, don't like them in any way, shape, or form, and giving an honest opinion from a DB perspective based on skill set, feet, shiftiness, right? He said that one of the big issues that could become a problem for him is a small guy, right? Like one of those St. Browns or somebody small and shifty being that large, trying to get him off the line. But outside of that, his length, he's just going to be a problem. And there's no way that, Patrick isn't going to find a way to work with him. You got Wu that everybody's big on. Obviously, Mr. Zero is coming along. Shout out to Chris, right? Leo, he's coming along. All I'm going to say is I'm going to still hold my judgment for that.
That is true.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
Because
that's fair.
It's kind of the same vibe from last year. So
correct.
As long as he doesn't have any kind of mental issues, right? Because it could be a mental thing. He's clearly showing that he has the physical. No, I'm saying, no, I don't mean mental issues from that respect. See, and I've already cleared that up.
Oh, yeah.
Patting myself on the back, stating that, hey, I was wrong about him having bad grades or not being able. That had nothing to do with it. What I mean is from a sports medicine, from a sports psychologist, mental block. Meaning, hey, once you get in a bad scenario in your head,
what I'm saying? I agree there.
That's what I'm talking about.
I agree
I'm
there.
not talking about.
Ain't how you said it at first, though. The first thing
you
made it seem like special ed, bro.
We thought you had a learning disability for a minute.
That's how he made it seem like.
I agree. And that's why I had to clear it up. And we all know this happens, man. Some of the greatest, man. My daughter's home. Shout out to my baby girl. She's home.
No doubt.
To the Olympics. One of her teammates is in fact, her actual roommate is in the Olympics for Canada. She's she made the Olympian team on Canada's country. So, but that's my daughter's roommate, one out of a few. And bro, all of them from France fell on everything, and they out there crying and stuff.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I'm just putting it together that. You got to realize, man, this sport is very, very mental. And I'm not talking from a smarts perspective. I'm talking about mental from, getting in your own head, making a mistake. I don't want to repeat it. Or overthinking things because you got burnt. Like that kind of mental toughness. That's where I'm at.
I will say this, though. I've been paying attention to this as well. And his teammates have been giving him a lot of love. Yeah. The coaches has been giving them a lot of love. Like, you know, and it's kind of funny. You know what it is? Like when your teammates start backing you up and shouting you out of the blue, that means that you balling.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Pop said it. I mean, and Chris and Leo kept pointing out that they encourage him a lot. You know what I mean? Now that can mean a lot of things. It could mean like, all right, man, like we need you to go ahead and get right, or right. Like we see something in you and we just gotta unlock that. You know what I mean? So I am kind of with Turf still a little bit, right? We do have the right to reserve the judgment.
Though. You're creeping over close to the line. I see you separating.
But I do reserve my judgment though. At the end of the day, I just said, and I think I said in the group chat, I got to see him against other competition. You know what I mean? As long as I see him, like, you know what I mean? Like, look, against Minnesota, I fully expect Jordan Addison to be playing. That's why I want you to be guarded. 100%. You feel what I'm saying? All game. That's what I want to see. You know what I mean? And for the week going forward, you know what I mean?
Word up.
I'll put this into perspective. The less I hear Brandon Faison's name, the better. I'm gonna tell you that right now. 100%. If we're hearing,
or you can see it in the film,
we're not hearing about it,
bro. If I was hearing that Brandon Faison was clearly overtaking every young DB right now, and he's the number 2 dude, I'd be worried.
Yeah.
Hey, would y'all not be worried right now? I'd be like,
I agree.
I would.
You know what I mean? Like
a level where he's balling, but
if he's balling, that's different.
The good part about it,
at the end of the day, still, we need the young ones. What'd you say, Pops?
Oh, my bad. No, I was gonna say the good part about it is that it seems like they shouting all the DBs out. Like it seems like all them guys are playing well. Like when you hear it, like, you know, I know we all listen to the, you know, Hondo and everybody else, and we listen to reports. We want to get our feedback, but it really sounds like all the DBs are playing well, dog. Like I haven't heard no bad reports about this guy don't look good or that guy don't look good.
It's a constant message.
Seems like coaching. It seems like coaching has been a big thing. Like we have some really. I feel like we got a really good coaching staff, and it's starting to seem like the players are responding to it.
That's true.
That's
true.
And definitely, I think that'd be a thing. You said what happened
in that Minnesota game? If he's getting beat by Sam Darnold and Addison, then I'll be like, fuck.
There you go. There you go.
Because that's who you gonna be. That's who he's gonna be guarding during the season. The other team's number 2 dude.
But you got to think though, like just like we talk about Mumford. I mean, he is getting the best. He's getting the best looks every week, every day.
Yeah.
You're not gonna really go against a better combo than Tay and Myers. You know what I'm saying? Like unless you play the Bengals. I mean, but not even the Bengals. I mean, who
them?
Who has a better 1-2 punch?
Miami got some.
Miami's nice.
Unless you play a Miami, but
Miami's nice,
but
nobody in our division for sure.
I'm like a little different because we're going to use our D line there. But like pure going against the top 2 receivers, you got the best in the business every day. So when you go play somebody else, they're dinner, man.
Which further puts Leo's point into more perspective. Like if you getting burnt by these dudes, you feel what I'm saying? And you already what's going on? You feel what I'm saying? You look good in practice, but you're not looking good here. Like what are we doing? So that's all I want to see. And if he looks good in the preseason, which he should have been playing last year, can we all agree on that though? I feel like last year
all them guys need to. All of them need to. At least a little bit. At least
I feel like that messed it up. You know what I mean? That at least messed up some of the development that he could have had. Because you're going, we played week 1. Like we played Denver week 1. It was all right. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then you go straight into Buffalo week 2 against Stephon Diggs.
Exactly. Like, he got cooked. He got cooked that game.
Like damn.
Yeah, you know what, man? We wasn't ready to. We wasn't really ready to go into the Lions Den last year, dog, because of like a lot of guys didn't play in the preseason.
Exactly.
We didn't step into the Lions Den like we should have at the beginning of the year.
That's on coaching.